2013 as a student at West Hampton Middle School, and then I also asked them to incorporate into their essay what they know about our historic town of Timbuktu. All four of these folks did a wonderful job, and we should give them another round of applause. I'd like to now open the meeting to public comment on agenda items only. Any public comment?
My name is Luis Lopez. I'm a Mahali citizen. I got a question about B4413. Can you clarify more?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
B4413. Can you clarify more?
4313, the
Yeah.
ordinance, or 44?
No, 4413.
That is an award for a bid for lighting at the sports complex.
And what's that? What's that at?
The sports complex? Right down the street.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
The fields.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other public comment? I now close the public comment and move on to continued agenda items. There are no continued agenda items, correct, Donna? Right. So we move on to old business. There's no old business. Correct. We move on to new business. And the first under new business is GIF's 2012 Safety Incentive Program Award. Donna, can you give us some info on that?
Yes, at the beginning of each year, we are awarded money to spend on safety items. And the second part of what you have on the agenda is our safety committee. We sent you the contract that we signed that we will take the classes, do whatever we need to follow all of the GIF guidelines. Wiley is in charge of our safety committee, and he sent our contract in all signed. We now have $2,825 to spend on safety items. So as a group, we get together and decide which items we need that will improve, things that we have going on in our township. So it's just a notification to you.
Thank you, Donna. I don't see Mr. Johnson here for the EMS report. Oh, okay. So we'll move on to the Public Works report. Mr. Meehan. Any comments?
I don't have anything further. The only thing I guess I want to say that I didn't put in there was the flags at the memorial were just replaced, so they were a little beat up. That's it. That's the only addition.
And Chief.
I have nothing else to add. That's your report.
Okay. And I do not see Mr. Augustino. He was here. I think that there must be an emergency. Okay. We have their reports. Yeah. Yeah, there's an emergency. Okay. All right, we'll move on to resolutions. Our first resolution is 43-13, payment of vouchers. May I have a motion? Any second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? Donna, roll call, please.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Salisa? Yes. Stewart?
Yes.
Chang?
Yes. The next is resolution 44-13, award of bid for sports complex lighting. Motion, please.
Motion.
Any questions or comments?
Just that this money is coming out of the county grant that we received.
Correct.
Roll call, Don.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Salisa? Yes. Stewart?
Yes.
Chang?
Yes. Next is Resolution 45-13, which is a contract change order. This resolution approves change order number 1-2013 for West Hampton Woods Improvement. The change in the contract is a wonderful decrease in the amount of $49,617.16, and that is always a wonderful word to hear, decrease.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, Donna?
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Chang?
Yes. Next is Resolution 46-13, refund of taxes for Block 1102, Lot 3. This resolution authorizes a refund of taxes that were overpaid in the amount of $1,289.46. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? We have all the background information on this one, correct?
Correct.
Roll call then, please.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa?
Yes.
Short?
Yes.
Chang?
Yes. And then last is Resolution 47-13, executive session, a resolution for an executive session for discussion of personnel issues. Motion? Second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa?
Yes.
Short?
Yes.
Chang?
Yes. Next are ordinances. Our first ordinance, our only ordinance, is 2-2013 to establish the cap bank. This is a second reading, therefore we need to open it for public comment, correct?
Correct.
Any comments from the public?
My name is Luis Lopez. What's the previous, you said 3.5 over last year's? What's the number?
That is in our, $284,814.
That's 3.5% of that amount
Yes.
increased to the new budgets.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's what I have.
Motion, please.
I think the question's a
Oh.
little different. The cap bank isn't necessarily a 3.5% increase. It's if we receive monies, we can.
We can spend up to $284,814, but
Oh,
this
okay.
is what we didn't spend, and we're putting in the cap bank. We didn't spend it.
Thank
It's
you.
not a tax increase.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you thought it was, Mr. Lopez?
Yeah, thank you.
Motion?
Motion.
Second. Roll call, Donna.
Daniels?
Yes.
Mayberry?
Yes.
Teresa? Yes. Short?
Yes.
Chang?
Yes. Correspondences, I don't believe there are any correspondences tonight, Donna? Is that correct?
That's correct.
And workshops, we will discuss scheduling workshops at a later date. Dates to remember, there is a JIF elected officials dinner on March 13th, 6 p.m. at Charlie's Other Brother in East Hampton. Any other dates to remember?
Not at this time, we'll probably get all of that on here as soon as we introduce our budget.
Okay. All right. Comments from liaison? Chief Smith?
Nothing else.
Chief Johnson is out on an emergency. Mr. Meehan, any comments?
Nothing further.
Despite the fact that I keep getting requests to follow you on Twitter.
I don't even know what to tell you on that.
I just got one today again.
I get them. I'm good.
All right. And Mr.
Disregard, spam it. That's
Okay.
all I can say.
Mr. Augustino is out on an emergency, and Patrolman Caulfield, our emergency management person.
Yes, ma'am. All of the necessary paperwork for reimbursement for the Hurricane Sandy have been submitted to FEMA, and we're just waiting back to find out, like an estimate, when we would receive the money. And since we haven't received the reimbursement from Irene yet, I suspect that it's going to be some time.
All right, I'd like to open the meeting for public comment. Anyone from the public? Yes, sir, you're recognized. Come on up.
Events from the line for Drive. Just came here about 2 months ago. some people coming to complain to me about actually in Fort District, in Hollywood, the sidewalk is really bad, and I want to know what we're gonna do about it.
Well,
I know we pay a lot of taxes, and,
we appreciate your comments, and we discussed that. We are mindful of the fact that there are quite a bit of sidewalk issues in Holly Hills, and it has certainly not gone unnoticed by this committee. It's so noticed that we just discussed it less than 45 minutes ago. And, we intend to take care of some of them, I believe, in the near future. Maybe not all of them.
I suggest all these maple trees, jungle maple trees that they plant there should be removed out of there to eliminate the problem. I noticed Manhattan is in here for everything 1700s, and they got the sidewalk better than ours.
Well, we are aware of the fact that there are some trees which are lifting the sidewalk, and we discussed that this evening, and we intend to deal with it.
In the 50, we paid for the houses $5,000, $8,000 for the house in Hollywood. Now in the last 5 years, they doubled for 100, they bring them up to 200,000. And I want to know, all that money, we should be, the citizens should be able to get something for their money. I just received a letter. I was late 3 days to pay my taxes, and I had to pay for 3 days a few dollars just because I was late. And I really appreciate it. Instead of sending me a bill for 3 days, should take my money, the money they charge me to fix that sidewalk.
Well, sir, as you know, West Hampton is a beautiful community. It's a beautiful
I
community.
know.
And I think our services in this community are exception to none. Our Public Works Department is an excellent department. Our Police Department is an excellent department. Our EMS is an excellent department. So while I can